You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What?
Oh well. Fun.
My words.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's...
Hey, watch it! Loud!
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo! Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
You there? Did that hurt?
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The cat's on his way!
Damn!
Damn! Let's go! Run, you cowards!
Damn!
Welcome,
Hey! Jesus! Look where you're going!
What the hell are you doing?
Implements, instruments and tools. Everything for work and home.
Right after him. I can't believe it.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot. God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
If that's the way you want it. I'll tell Father you won't pay, and you can tell him what you told me.
And don't come back.
What's going on there?
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
Huh? What the hell?
Listen, there's this locked chest I need to get into.
Really? An honest trade not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so. It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz.
Another beating?
Kunesh owes money to my father.
Sure, mate. You helped us.
Let's get to it then.
I feel quite hungry.
Hey, watch it.
Loud. Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
What the fuck are you here for? Do you want me to take a whip to you or call a catchpole? Just try it, you old drunk.
You're done for, fucker.
Bloody hell! Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand? What the hell? All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of this.
God be with you. Goodbye.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye? Tough luck.
with you.
And with you, Henry.
How are you?
Things could be better. Cunnish owes us money and he doesn't want to pay.
That drunkard? It won't be easy wringing any coin out of him. What will you do?
I tried talking to him, but it was useless.
I'm not surprised. There's only one language Kunesh understands, and you speak it with your fists.
Ugh, things could be better. Cunnish owes us money and he doesn't want to pay.
That drunkard? It won't be easy.
That's already done. Cunnish got a hiding he won't forget in a hurry, and at least I beat a few coins out of him.
Good for you. But watch out. He's as slippery as a snake. You won't miss a...
I've just been to the tavern. The Deutsch was saying...
That bastard. One day he'll get his teeth knocked down his throat.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away. You're...
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
God be with you. God be with you. Take care. Lace, linen, and silk. Come right up and take some home. See you later.
Can we do something about the price?
Sure, why not? This is a waste of time.
What the hell are you doing?
What is it? Good God. You look terrible. Did someone attack you?
Fancy throwing a few dice?
Your fame precedes you, but you won't get the better of me.
How much do I want for that? But I wasn't sure Betty would even want to sell. So I asked for a high price, and he says, that's fine. I started counting out the bonds there and then.
Come on up and take a look. I've got everything you need. Day or night, at home or at work.
As you can imagine, even more when I told her Tonda will take everything she makes.
That's great. A bit of extra money never.
Kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your every day.
Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here.
Kettles for water, baskets for goods, and torches for the night. I have it all.
That's it.
Come on up and take a look. I've got everything.
Now I'm for the chop.
Day or night, at home or at work.
Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here. Thread, long and strong, to sew up anything you need.
We'll see. I shouldn't have pushed it.
Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here.
Rakes, spades, forks and axes. All you need to tame Mother Nature.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
Lace, linen, and silk. Come right up and take some home. Kitchen or the field, my fine wares right your every day.
Don't you start. Oh well, I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
Should I, shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
Lace, linen, and silk. Come right up and take some home. Thread, long and strong, to sew up anything you need. Satin, damask, scarlet to please the ladies in your eyes. Just come right up. Everything for the house. Garden and field. Knives, axes, paints, hoes.
That's all.
Brooms for your house, rakes and hoes for your fields. What else do you need? Come on up and see. Rakes, spades, forks and axes. All you need to tame Mother Nature. Mixed goods, handy implements and machines of every kind. Come on up and buy. Everything for the house, garden and field. Lace, linen, and silk. Come right up and take some home. Dark at home, a torch will help. Your fields like fallow. Here's a hoe. Need straw for the winter? Then you'll need a rake.
Thread, long and strong to sew up anything you need. linen and silk. Come right up and take some home.
Come on up and take a look. I've got everything you need, day or night, at home or at work.
Fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come. Linen fabric, dyed and plain, something for everyone.
Or the kitchen or the field. My fine wares will brighten your every day.
Thread, long and strong to sew up anything you need. Kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your every day. Lace, linen, and silk. Come right up and take some home.
Implements, instruments and tools. Everything for work and home.
Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here.
For the kitchen or the field. My fine wares will brighten
God be
your
with
every
you,
day.
Henry.
In the house. Floor for the winter. You'll need a rake.
Come on up and take a look. I've got everything you need, day or night, at home or at work. Brooms for your house, rakes and hoes for your fields. What else do you need? Come on up and see.
I have to eat something. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
My fine wares will brighten your every day. Fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come. Strong linen, delicate velvet, beautiful and functional. Rakes and hoes for your feet. What else do you need? Come on up and see.
up and take a look. I've got everything you need, day or night, at home or at work.
Fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come. Knives, axes, weights, hoes. Get the best right here.
Henry, I'm glad you stopped by.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Dark at home? A torch will help. Your fields lie fallow? Here's a hoe. Need straw for the winter?
Lace,
You'll need a rake.
linen, and silk. Come right up and take some home. Fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
Dark at home? A torch will help. Your fields lie fallow? Here's a hoe.
Fabric,
Need
thread,
straw for the winter?
buttons,
Then you'll need
laces.
a rake.
Come, people, come.
May the Lord...
Satin, damask, scarlet to please the ladies in your eyes. Just come right up. Implements, instruments, and tools.
For the kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your every day. Everything for the house, garden and field, knives, axes, rakes.
baskets for goods and torches for the night. I have it all.
Kettles for water, baskets for goods, and torches for the night. I have it all.
Come on up and take a look. I got everything you need, day and night. Thread, long and strong to sew up anything you need.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
Thread, long and strong to sew up anything you need.
Everything for the house, garden and field, knives, axes, rakes, hoes. Get the best right here.
Rakes, spades, forks, and axes. All you need to tame Mother Nature.
Kettles for water, baskets for goods, and torches for the night. I have it all.
Fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come. Kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your every day.
Rakes, spades, forks and axes. All you need to tame Mother Nature.
Lace, linen, and silk. Come right up and take some home. Rules for your house. Rakes and hoes for your feet. What else do you need? Come on up and see. Satin, damask, scarlet to please the ladies in your eyes. Just come right up. Kettles for water, baskets for goods, and torches for the night. I have it all. Thread, long and strong to sew up anything you need. Come on up and take a look. I will everything you need. Day, night, home, or work. Linen fabric, dyed and plain, something for everyone.
Brooms for your house, rakes and hoes for your fields. What else do you need? Come on up and see.
Lace, linen, and silk. Come right up and take some home.
For the kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your every day.
The kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your every day.
For the kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your every day.
Implements, instruments, and tools. Everything for work and home.
Don't you start.
Oh well, I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
Strong linen, delicate velvet, beautiful and functional. Fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
Rakes, spades, forks and axes.
Lace,
All you
linen,
need to
and
tame
silk.
Mother Nature.
Come right up and take some home. Talking home? Torch will help. Your fields lie fallow. Here's a hoe. Need straw for the winter? You'll need a rake.
Rakes, spades, forks and axes. All you need to tame Mother Nature.
Strong linen, delicate velvet, beautiful and functional.
Come on up and take a look. I've got everything you need, day or night, at home or at work. Rakes, spades, forks and axes. All you need to tame Mother Nature.
Strong linen, delicate velvet, beautiful and functional. Everything for the house. Garden, house, knives, axes, mace, hoes. Get the best prices. Linen fabric, dyed and plain, something for everyone.
Everything for the house, garden and field.
Rags,
knives,
fabric,
axes,
brocade,
rakes,
satin.
hoes.
You'll
Get
find
the
it
best
all
right
here.
Dark at home? A torch will help. Your fields lie fallow? Here's a hoe. Need straw for the winter? Then you'll need a rake.
Kitchen all the fields, like fine wares, right store every day.
For the kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your every day.
Linen fabric, dyed and plain, something for everyone. buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
Brooms for your house, rakes and hoes for your fields. What else do you need? Come on up and see. Kettles for water, baskets for goods, and torches for the night. I have it all.
Instruments and tools. Everything for work and home. Fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
Oh, God. Eat.
Thread, long and strong to
Food.
sew up anything you need.
Come on up and take a look. I've got everything
Rags,
you need.
fabric,
Day or night,
brocade,
at home or
satin.
at work.
You'll find it all here.
Implements, instruments and tools. Everything for work and home.
Linen fabric, dyed and plain. Something for everyone. Come on up and buy.
Oh. Something to eat.
Thread, long and strong to sew up anything you need.
Implements, instruments and tools. Everything for work and home.
Lace, linen, and silk. Come right up and take some home.
Dark at home, a torch will help. Your fields lie fallow. Here's a hoe. Need straw for the winter? Then you'll need a rake.
Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here. What else do you need? Come on up and see. Fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
Come on up and take a look. I've got everything you need. Day or night, at home or at work.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
Everything for the house. Garden and field. Knives, axes, rakes, hoes. Get the best right here.
Linen fabric, dyed and plain, something for everyone. All the fields, my fine wares will brighten your everyday.
Everything for the house. Garden and field. Knives, axes, rakes, hoes. Get the best right here.
A bit of luck at last.
Mixed goods, handy implements, and machines of every kind. Come on up and buy.
Rags,
God be with you.
fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here. Come on up and take a look. I got everything you need. Day, night,
Rakes, spades, forks and axes. All you need to take Mother Nature.
rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here.
Brooms for your house, rakes and hoes for your fields. What else do you need? Come on up and see.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Satin, damask, scarlet to please the ladies in your eyes. Just come right up.
Here you are, in good health. Here you are.
I have to eat something. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
Here, just as you ordered. Yeah, give me a minute. Greetings, Henry.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Just ale.
What else could I expect from a village lout? What will it be then, ragamuffin?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Ranier?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be...
Hal?
Is that so? Now what would...
Your favorite.
Really?
I hope you'll think...
You bet I will.
What are you doing?
Long and strong to sew up anything you need. Fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
Oh, it was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Must eat.
Be a bit more careful.
God save you. Good luck then.
So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Now you're getting it. All right. Very good. Very good. Very good. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Nice. All right. Fine. Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Now you're getting it. All right. Good. All right, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is use what you learn in real life. There's nothing better.
Your every day.
Oh, God. Eat. Food.
Mixed goods, handy implements, and machines of every kind. Come on up and buy.
Rakes, spades, forks and axes. All you need to tame Mother Nature.
My God, what happened to you? You look like you've been assaulted. Good luck. See you later.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye?
What do you say to this?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost. Finally, a reasonable sum.
Something to eat.
Hey,
Dark at home? A torch will help. Your fields lie fallow. Here's a hoe. Need straw for the winter. Then you'll need a rake.
Hey, watch it!
I was going to get him to do something.
That's all for today.
Onions, come get 'em!
Welcome.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Where have you been with that ale? It's as flat and warm as horse piss. Go back and get me another, and you can pay for it yourself. That's the price of stupidity.
We'll find it all here. Right door.
Good You look like something the cat dragged in.
The Deutsch is mouthing off again.
Oh,
Well, I'd say he's an I'm back.
I can see.
I need another pitch.
You want me to get...
Bye.
Take care. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question.
I...
Yeah, about time. Have you got
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you all right?
Teresa waiting.
Henry, are you all right?
What's the matter with you, Henry?
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
God, Bob, have you
she's
gone
fine.
deaf?
Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is
Sorry,
truly
girl,
beautiful.
it seems the lad's lost his mum.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
They certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sir.
It's been an honor, Sir Ispan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened? Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry!
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No! You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through the gates!
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell!
Írjátok ki a fattyút!
Én sajnálom, hogy megjelentél itt, te szarok!
Várnod kell, galambocskám, amíg elintézzük ezt a féleszűt.
Ja. 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 Left. Talmud is to the left, along the stream. Yeah. 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 Go! They'll kill you all! Yeah. Run for it! Flee!
Megöllek!
Yeah!
Hát ez rövid lesz! in there!
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Have you idlers nothing better to do? Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
How did you manage that?
I have to eat something. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
I heard about your father. They say he was a soldier. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Oh, God.
Hey!
Eat.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Hey!
Oh, something to eat.
Are you serious?
What the hell was... Jesus, look where you're going.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. I went to the tavern to buy. Our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but A woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city. There was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Not that I'm spoiling for a fight, but if I have to choose, my respects to you.
Do you know what's happening?
No. What about you?
Me? How could I?
I saw you with Soroba. Didn't he tell you anything?
No, nothing.
Farewell. Here, at least, we have a chance to defend ourselves.
Listen up! If Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside.
Damn.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Take care.
Oh.
Halt!
Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions! Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig! What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left the storm in the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Rattay. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But, sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to enter now.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Farewell.
I have to eat something. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
What the hell are you doing?
Don't you start. Oh well, I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually. God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markvart von Aulitz. I
come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. We owe the honor of your visit.
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle where he has little chance of defense to another where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
She's pulling my
Anyway, you said yourself, you don't believe a word.
Good day to you.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come...
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Kuttenberg? Well, I'm just a simple soldier. But the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed. But it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad. These are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords...
Where did these Cumans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Take care now.
I have to eat something. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
It's better never to lend money.
It's terrible what's going on in our land these days.
Get the hell out of here. There's nothing here.
See them horrible foreign soldiers. Then with this strange fight, I heard they yellow and make broth from corpses.
Good health to you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Not any longer. I've vital information for Sir Radzig from Sir Divish's spies. The fate of the Skalitz people depends on it. Sir Robard ordered me to leave immediately, so let me out, quickly.
A likely story. Better clear off before I lose my temper.
Look, I have to get out of here to bury my parents. I'd reward anyone who'd help me. What do you say to this?
Well, a little more and we'll call it a deal.
You're flaying me here.
Come now, just a little more, and we have a deal. Reward, you say? Only, if I let you go, everyone will know what happened, and I'll be for it. Now, if you could make it so I've got an excuse not to recognize you, then we'd be talking.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I'll let him go. That's all.
All right, I'll have a look around for something. Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin. For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votava. Folk aren't too fond of him, because he's as surly as a... But he can get you just about any...
I need to get out of here.
And I...
Never mind.
Farewell. Then it's better to have Wenceslas. We won't see him. Arms.
Hey, what the? Clear off before I call a cat's hole.
Hey, who's there?
Well then. Well?
No sign of anyone. God knows where he was.
Do something. My God, over there.
Don't move a finger!
You don't believe a word Vilma says?
Ever since Sigismund conquered Kuttenberg, you can't even trust common pilgrims anymore.
How would it stay?
Over there.
No buts. Everything will be all right. Got it?
Over there.
Stop!
You'll get what for.
You've been lurking around where you don't belong and ignoring warnings. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
Be a bit more careful.
You're making a serious mistake.
You'd make a But that...
What's going on there? Who's there?
I can't pay that.
You don't pay, you go to jail.
Don't you start. Oh well, I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
Is that the best you can do?
Well, I never. Home ourselves. Except in
Your eye must be here somewhere.
Come here, lily liver.
What? Be a bit more careful.
What the hell?
You, stop right where you are. Surrender! You've committed a crime and I'm arresting you. You've been lurking around where you don't belong. This day.
Oh, come on, my friend.
Try your fairy tales on some.
Damn. I can't pay that.
You still.
Jail? All right, let's go and get it over with quick.
Just the accommodation for you. Get moving.
Oh, damn it, I'm...
I hope you enjoyed your time in our little establishment.
Not much, actually.
Glad to hear it.
And can I go?
Go? Aye, you can, I'm sorry to say. Now bugger off and get yourself killed for all I care.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Lost your wind? Go! Take that!